Imagine starting a brand with just 600 euros, printing t-shirts for your friends for fun, and turning that into a $30 million streetwear empire in just 5 years. Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what NudeProject has done. What started as a bold idea between two friends has become one of the fastest growing streetwear brands, known not just for its clothing, but for creating a lifestyle that resonates with Gen Z and beyond. So, how did they do it? And more importantly, what can you learn from their success? In this video, I will break down the branding strategies that turned NudeProject into a global phenomenon. NudeProject was born in 2019 when two friends, Bruno Casanovas and Benlloch, decided to create a brand that they could personally relate to. Something rebellious, raw and authentic. They were not fashion experts, to say the least. They had zero design skills. They were just two young creatives with 600 euros and a vision to make clothing that tells a story and celebrates individuality. The name Nude wasn't about literal nudity, but rather a metaphor for authenticity, vulnerability, and being unapologetically yourself. From their first hand-printed t-shirts sold to friends, they focused on bold, artistic designs that stood out, and that identity, being rebellious yet authentic, has remained at the heart of the brand ever since. While many fashion brands struggle to connect with younger audiences, NudeProject nailed it. Why? Because they mastered the art of social media storytelling. From the beginning, Instagram has been the engine behind their growth. They've always been creating bold, eye-catching posts that are consistent with their rebellious brand identity, and this helped them stand out from the crowd. Now, one thing that you must do as a brand coming up is leveraging the audiences of other brands and creators, and that's exactly what NudeProject has been doing at the get-go. They collaborated with urban music artists like Ro Alejandro, Kid Keo, leveraging their followings to gain credibility and reach. Later on, celebrities like Benlloch, Cavado, and even Mark Gasol wore their designs, which helped turn NudeProject into a real cultural icon. This strategy of combining bold social media content with strategic collaborations for social proof made them go viral at first and then kept them there. As a brand coming up, you first need to build an audience that gives you social proof that then you can use to reach out to smaller creators and get them on board to collaborate with you. And then as you build more and more following, even the big guys will be willing to join you because they see and feel the hype. When it comes to a brand as savvy as NudeProject, hype doesn't just happen to them, they engineer it. One of their smartest moves was leveraging scarcity. They adopted a limited drop strategy where products are released in small batches, and this creates urgency and exclusivity, making their clothing even more desirable. When something is rare, it becomes valuable, and NudeProject's limited releases sell out fast, which only adds to the demand and keeps the brand at the forefront of streetwear culture. By the way, there is nothing new about this strategy. Brands like Supreme or Louis Vuitton have been doing it for years. What's important to note is how great NudeProject has been in adopting this to their story. Buying their limited drops feels like you're part of an evolving story, a movement, and they've built such a strong relationship with their audience through bold messaging and creative designs that people genuinely want their products. The key takeaway here is that scarcity works, but only when you've built a product that people genuinely care about and crafted a brand that people want to be associated with. You see, NudeProject is not just about selling clothes, it's about building and joining a movement. They constantly engage with their audience and have been really great at blending online hype with offline experiences. Their pop-up events feel more like concerts or cultural gatherings than traditional store openings. And then there is their popular podcast where they invite artists, entrepreneurs and creators to discuss topics that matter to their community. Everything they do adds depth to their story while increasing the connection they have with their followings. They genuinely treat their audience as part of the brand, as part of the movement, giving them so much more value than just clothing. And that's what has cultivated loyalty and turned customers into ambassadors. Your goal as a brand should be to treat your customers so well that they are willingly sharing your story. That's how one customer turns into 2, 3, and everything explodes. So, what can you learn from NudeProject's rise to success? Here are 5 key takeaways. Have a mission. People crave meaning and depth, and NudeProject's core idea, celebrating authenticity and individuality, gave their brand a true mission. Be consistent. From their designs to social media posts, everything NudeProject does stays true to their rebellious, bold identity. Consistency builds familiarity, and familiarity breeds trust. Be bold in an authentic way. Don't just play it safe. NudeProject stands out by being raw, rebellious, and unapologetic. That will always work. Community first. The growth engine of NudeProject has not been the quality of their clothing. I mean, it's obviously important, but the reason why people took notice is how they were communicating online. They are focused on building a community first, and selling them their product comes second. The greatest asset in business is building a loyal community that willingly shares your story. Leverage scarcity. Limited drops create urgency and exclusivity. By controlling supply, NudeProject made their products even more desirable. NudeProject is not just a clothing brand, it's a rebellious movement that serves as a testament to how people can disrupt an entire industry purely with branding skills. Their journey proves that you don't need a massive budget or years of experience to succeed. You just need a good strategy, authenticity, and the courage to stand out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most innovative creators and brands. And I'll see you in the next one.